One of the most unexpected special events in Pigeon Forge every year is a cowboy invasion called Saddle Up. It brings cowboy musicians, cowboy poets, even chuck wagon cooks to Pigeon Forge. Talking with us today is a genuine cowboy poet named Jim Hawkins.
It's my pleasure to be here. Yeah, my pleasure.
Saddle Up is, as I said, unexpected. Do you know of anything else like it on this side of the country?
Nothing. It's one of a kind. I've been here several years. It's different every time, better every time. Great time for folks young and old, regardless of where you're from, what walk of life you come from. It's a great time, just a great time.
Fundamentally, what is Saddle Up?
Well, Saddle Up to me would be a celebration of Western life through cowboy poetry, cowboy music. Everything Western is right here in Pigeon Forge during that celebration. Dutch oven, chuck wagon cooking, like you'll find nowhere in the eastern part of the country, and to rival any that I've found in the West. Cowboy poetry to me is, I guess its history began with trail drives from Texas to the north. Cowboys had a lot of time on their hands, and with this time, all cowboy music began as a cowboy story or poem set to rhyme. And in the evenings around the wagons, the cowboys had an obligation, I guess you'd say, to entertain each other. And these stories were written and recited and performed in an effort to provide entertainment for the rest of the crew. And from there, it's grown to a worldwide form of entertainment. And it's amazing the people that come to see and hear, and the response you get from an audience, just watching people as they're right with you, in a story, and you can just see that they're right there with you all the way through that story. And they'll come up and introduce themselves after the show, and they live in the city. They're from, like I said, all walks of life, but somehow they could relate to that story and right there with you through the whole thing.
We've been visiting with cowboy poet Jim Hawkins, talking about Saddle Up, an event every February. This is Tennessee Time in Pigeon Forge, but the final words for the day come from Jim Hawkins.
A good writing cowboy poet is just a tour guide. You know what? We'll take you wherever we've been. Down trails you've never ridden, finding gems without us hidden, revealed there by the poet's pen. Down whatever trail we lead you bet the whole load we'll feed you, hoping you ride off satisfied. Whether spinning with animation or preaching a dissertation, we're just glad you come.